interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we are excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than than an Olympic swimmer. High flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, we'll be seeing the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orcinus orca, commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we like to call them Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is the youngest whale at just 13 years old, and the oldest is Makayo's mother, Katina, who is right here on our left-hand side. And this year, we are celebrating Katina's 48th birthday. Katina is also the matriarch, or the leader of our pod. Now here at SeaWorld, our training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Now this behavior is one of the first what we call healthcare or husbandry behaviors we train the animals to do. This is a position in which we would ask for a voluntary blood sample. As you can see, Malia has rolled over ventrally or upside down and presented her tail flukes. Not only does this give us a great look at Malia's entire body, but it also gives us access to the blood vessels that are easily seen on the white undersides of her tail flukes. Our veterinarians collect a blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the procedure. Now, if you watch us as trainers, we're always rubbing down the whales, sometimes on their backs, sometimes on their bellies, or even on those giant tail flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way we can reward them for remaining calm throughout procedures like this, and it's also a really cool way for us to strengthen our relationships with the whales. Blood samples are just one way we can make sure the whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales. Now you may ask yourself, how on earth do you weigh a killer whale? Well, we're going to show you. We simply ask the whales to slide their bodies up and out of the water, but onto a giant killer whale size scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. Now you'll notice that the portion of Malia's body, from her dorsal fin to her tail flukes, thank you Adam, is still in the water. That is the powerhouse of the killer whale. It's called her peduncle. Very heavy and very muscular. In fact, natural athletic behavior we see in all killer whales is the ability to lift that portion of their body with such force it enables them to completely turn before re-entering the water. So in this scenario, to make sure we're weighing the entire whale, we simply ask them to raise that peduncle up and out of the water. Just like that. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy so that we know the younger whales are growing properly and that the older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Did you guys know that killer whales love to play? They actually learn a lot by playing, and they also learn through things called mimicry and observational learning, just like you guys. From a very young age, killer whales learn important life skills by playing games like Follow the Leader with their mothers and other whales. And we are going to put that to the test today. with Katina, the SeaWorld legend, and everybody on this side of the stadium. Are you guys ready to have some fun? That's what I'm talking about, Skibbity. All right, here we go. We're gonna play Killer Whale Follow the Leader. If you would like to participate, stay right where you are. Just stand up. You guys hang tight. We'll be over there in a minute. All right, guys, when I say go, you're gonna keep those hands down at your side and turn in a circle 2 times and stop. All right, Katina's watching. Ready, team? Go! Spin in a circle. Take a look at Katina. She's got it! Nicely done, everyone. As you can see, she was watching very close. Killer whales are very curious animals, and we often see them jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. And Katina's going to show that off with a jump we call a bow over at stage. When you see her in the air, let's give her a great big cheer. Coming this way next. On your feet, everybody. We're going to do an even bigger jump. Something called a breach. Did you see that? That was smooth, wasn't it? It sure was. Those are Jedi skills. All right, here we go. We're going to do an even bigger jump. Something called a breach. What kind of breach are we going to do? A side breach. 2 hands, fingers like this. Make a field goal. Throw it over your left shoulder. 1, 2, 3, go! Ooh, nice breach signal, everyone. Now, killer whales will breach to get a better look around, but more often than not, killer whales breach simply to show off. So here comes Delaney. There she is, showing off. Folks, give it up for the whales and all of our awesome volunteers. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to gain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained through field research. And that's why SeaWorld partners with such groups as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to advance global education. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal can be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice floes. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail flukes.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt, and they use their tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to see a demonstration. For our whales, it's a high-energy activity session. But for all of you, it means it's time to get wet.
These creatures have powerful chi.
every day. In the wild, killer whale diets vary depending on where they live and time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still longer.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.